The legendary Nokia 3310 became a symbol of an entire era. Its durable body and ease of use made the phone iconic. It survived drops and blows and seemed virtually indestructible. The battery lasted for weeks, and the iconic game Snake 2 captivated millions of users. The monochrome screen and basic polyphony seemed like the ultimate dream. The 3310 was the perfect companion and a true friend. But the era of simple phones was gradually coming to an end. It was replaced by the Nokia 7650, the first step into a new era. It was a massive slider with a large color display and a built-in camera. A mere 0.3 megapixels opened a window to another world, and Symbian OS turned the device into a pocket computer. The 7650 was a shock and a bold breakthrough that defined the future.
Okay, let's go.
The Nokia 7650 opened a new chapter in the history of mobile phones, but like any pioneer, it had many limitations. Its built-in memory was too small and could not be expanded, and the operating system was sometimes unstable. It was replaced by the Nokia 6600, a smartphone. It was a continuation of the ideas behind the 7650, but in a more mature form. The main difference was the MMC memory card slot, which allowed you to store many more applications, music, and photos. The new processor provided better performance, and the updated Symbian OS 7.0S made it more stable. The design was controversial, but recognizable, and the camera remained the same. The Nokia 6600 cemented the company's status as a leader and proved that a smartphone could be a reliable tool.
Okay, let's go.
After the reliable and time-tested Nokia 6600, a true revolutionary appeared, the Nokia N95. The company called it a multimedia computer, and that was true. The dual slider was impressive. On one side was the keyboard, and on the other was the player control panel. The main breakthrough was the camera. 5 megapixels with Carl Zeiss optics took mobile photography to a new level. The device had GPS, 3G support, Wi-Fi, and a full-fledged browser. It shot video, replaced the navigator and player, and opened up the internet in your pocket. The only downside was the weak battery, which quickly ran out under load. But that didn't matter. The N95 became an icon of its era and a benchmark that competitors aspired to. After the bright and bold N95, the company shifted its focus to the business audience. This led to the creation of the Nokia E71, the embodiment of style and productivity. Instead of gloss, it had a slim metal body, and instead of a slider, it had a convenient QWERTY keyboard. This phone was not designed for entertainment. Its purpose was work, email, office documents, and constant communication. The camera played a secondary role here. The main thing was reliability and outstanding battery life. The E71 could easily last several days without recharging, making it ideal for business trips. It became a reliable partner, a symbol that a business smartphone could be beautiful, compact, and practical. While Nokia was strengthening its position in the business segment, the market was changing rapidly. Touchscreen smartphones entered the scene, and the company decided to respond. This led to the creation of the Nokia 5800 Express Music, the brand's first mass-market touchscreen phone. Its main feature was a 3.2-inch touchscreen, which made it possible to do away with buttons. The emphasis was on music, high-quality sound, a 3.5mm jack, and an affordable price. The model quickly became a hit among young people. But there were also drawbacks. The resistive screen required a stylus, and Symbian was not ideally suited for touchscreens.
Okay, let's go.
Nevertheless, it was the 5800 that became Nokia's first step into a new world, giving millions of users the touchscreen experience and becoming a symbol of the transition from buttons to screens. After experimenting with the 5800, the company decided to go all out. This led to the creation of the Nokia N8, a smartphone that is rightly considered an engineering masterpiece. Its solid anodized aluminum body was durable and premium. But the real star was the camera. 12 megapixels, Carl Zeiss, and a huge sensor that allowed you to take photos on par with point-and-shoot cameras. The device had an HDMI output for connecting to a TV, which made it a multimedia center. In terms of hardware, the N8 was a real breakthrough. But Symbian 3, despite improvements, could no longer compete with iOS and Android. As a result, the model remained a beautiful and powerful, but slightly belated masterpiece, which went down in history as Symbian's swan song.
Okay, let's go.
The Symbian era was coming to an end, and Nokia decided to take a risk by joining forces with Microsoft. The Lumia 1020 became the symbol of this new path, a smartphone that changed the perception of mobile photography.
Okay, let's go.
It stood out with its bright polycarbonate body and bold design, but the most important feature was at the back, a 41 megapixel camera with pure view and optical stabilization. The photos were impressive in their detail, unattainable for competitors, and made the model a legend. Windows Phone delighted with its smoothness and tile interface, but the limited selection of applications proved to be a weak point. The Lumia 1020 became a unique camera phone and a bold experiment that proved that Nokia was ready to fight for leadership, even if the path was difficult.
Okay, let's go.
The Windows Phone experiment ended, and the Nokia brand almost disappeared. But soon, it was revived thanks to HMD Global. The first flagship of the new era was the Nokia 8. It symbolized a return to its roots, a sleek aluminum body, and emphasis on reliability and quality. The main difference from the Lumia 1020 was the switch to Android. The clean version of the system ensured fast performance and guaranteed updates. Nokia collaborated with Zeiss again, offering a dual camera and dual sight mode, which allowed shooting with the front and main cameras simultaneously. The device combined decent performance with modern design and brought the Nokia name back to the familiar Android ecosystem. It was a smartphone that symbolized a revival.
Okay, let's go.
After the classic flagship Nokia 8, the company decided to offer a new vision of the future. This led to the Nokia X30 5G, a smartphone that prioritizes not only technology, but also environmental friendliness. The body is made entirely of recycled aluminum, and the back panel is 65% recycled plastic. It was a manifesto of sustainable development. In terms of specifications, the X30 was inferior to the top models, but it offered a good balance. An AMOLED display, 5G support, and a pure-view camera with optical stabilization. The main difference was its philosophy, a focus on durability. 3 years of Android updates and monthly patches were promised. The X30 became a smartphone for those who value a balance between technology and responsibility. Nokia's evolution continues today. From the X30 5G, a symbol of a conscious approach, the path leads to the modern flagship. This is no longer just a smartphone, but a harmony of technology and design.
The frameless screen blurs the boundaries between reality and virtuality. The AI camera not only captures the moment, but also anticipates it, turning shots into masterpieces. 5G and Wi-Fi 6E support provide instant connectivity, while deep hardware and software integration turns the device into a single organism. It embodies the legacy of Nokia's entire history. The durability of the 3310, the spirit of the N95, and the boldness of the Lumia. This modern flagship symbolizes a new chapter for the brand and proves that the legend lives on.
Современный флагман Nokia.